Good morning, everybody. Steve Georgia here, live from Allendale's trading floor. It is April 6, 2011, and I'm bringing you your morning coffee. Grains overnight, after seeing corn pull back down about 6 to 7 cents. We saw that fight back here late in the overnight session, back to about unchanged to maybe a little slightly lower. But, still going to find some strength. A lot of chatter around the markets looking at that 102,000 tons of corn that was sold yesterday. Question's going to be, is it really China or not that had bought that? Bulls in the market, obviously, are saying that it is. But we'll see if that really does come out. But I think the biggest picture here for corn is that we still have tight supplies. And we've got another USDA report coming out here on Friday that is going to probably see even tighter numbers yet, which could continue to fuel this fire here and continue to get the bulls in here and continue to buy. We've seen an open interest jump here since last Wednesday of 83,312 contracts. And funds again, over the last 3 days, 4 days, funds have been buyers. They bought another 12 to 15,000 yesterday. Still pouring into this market. Still looking at dips right now as buying opportunities yet. Looking for higher prices as we get closer to Friday. But looking at the beans were higher overnight, 9 to 10 cents higher. The beans kind of been the punching bag here in the last few sessions, with fundamental support here for corn, fundamental support here for wheat. And beans, you've got a little bit negative attitude toward beans. So a lot of spreaders that were buying corn, buying wheat against beans. But overnight, looks like some of those spreads may have unwound a little bit, pushing the beans up. Still concern out there, looking at the harvest pace of Brazil. They're at 67% complete. That is above their average pace. A little bit slightly lower than where they were at last year, but still above pace there. So you do have some of these, some analysts out there looking at Brazil's crop, raising that to 70.6, and that's up from 69.8. So that crop continues to get bigger. So these fundamental sides, or the fundamentals behind the beans, still remain a little bit negative, and that's where we've seen this pressure over the last while. But you've got to think here, if we're going to continue to see corn rally, continue to see wheat rally, we're going to end up seeing the beans strengthen as well. We don't want to give up too many acres to beans. So watch those new crops. As far as wheat, wheat traded a little bit higher here in the overnight session. We're looking for that to start off a little bit stronger today. Looking for maybe a 1 to 2 cent start here higher for the session. Looking at that, a lot of concerns here as far as conditions that came out on Monday. But not only that, there's not much rain in that hard red winter area here over the next 10 days. So that's still going to have some underlying support here on pullbacks as far as the wheat. Looking at some of these outside markets today, crude oil slightly higher right now. You've got the dollar that's down 21 cents. That may give some strength to commodities here today if that dollar can stay weak. Stock markets trying to find some strength today. It's up about 60 points. So we are starting off in the green here, or we could, I should say, once we get things going. But right now, stock futures here trading about 60 points higher. The metals, very strong day yesterday. You had gold make some new highs. You had silver strengthening up yesterday as well. Gold up another $8 today, very strong. You got silver up about 45 cents. So continuing their paths higher. And with that gold making some new highs, we'll see if that's going to continue to push here as well. A lot of guys are targeting the silver closer to $50. It's on a tear right now, but it seems like every day we're higher, but up again another 45 today. Some of the soft markets right now, you do have cotton that is limit up here. That's after taking a little bit of a break yesterday. But up 7 cents right now, very strong there for the nearby contract. You've got sugar that's steady. And sugar's been beat up here lately, and we're in a little bit of a downtrend right now, rallies right now, and sugar may be met with some selling. But looking at the livestock right now, fat cattle mixed to a little bit easier. We had cash cattle right now, kind of at a standstill. Haven't seen anything as far as this week. The Chinese interest rate hike, they're saying could be the cause of that little bit of a break that we have seen in the cattle over the last few sessions. But you still had cutout values. Choice was up 28 cents. You had Select up 34. So looking at that, at those cutout values, still providing some strength. watch the cash trade here. We'll see if that if this strong trade continues, and may keep those beef prices pretty strong yet. As far as the hogs, mixed as well, very quiet in the hogs. Found a little bit of a setback yesterday, but you still had cutout values up $1.14, and that puts it at 95.44. Very strong there as well. We think that pullbacks may be supported there as well. But give us a call here with any questions that you may have. 800-262-7538. You can always check us out right there on the web at allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys have a great day today. And like I said, feel free to give us a call any time of the day with any questions you may have. And have yourself a great one. We'll talk to you later.